landscapes of my inner matrix, tearing away at every acre of my aching spirit, so long eluded by God's eclipsing rapture. Yet the celestial union would be written, no, etched in the fabrics of time. I love biblical in essence, foundation founded through proverbs, ignorant to matters of the heart. You saw fit to guide me through my genesis, ushering spiritual revelations deemed in God's commandments. Oh, my muse, my heart, my very foundation, my very conception of love, how I prayed for you in your presence. You overcame me like a tsunami, waves drowning in your love, every sense running, every sense. I pray to God for the endurance, for the understanding, for the patience. How y'all feeling tonight, man? Feeling better? We're gonna open up the open mic list, and up first we have Lady Joshua.
Twice. You can hear me say, hey, Miss Joshua. Hey, Miss Joshua. Thank you. Okay. This poem I'm going to do, it's called In the Moonlight. In the moonlight, black boys look blue, like the sky or the sea on a sunny day. Their skin a brilliant bronze and amber, they radiate like crystals, giving out heat and steady light without a flame. They are precious jewels wrapped up in onyx-colored paper. When the sun goes down, black boys glow. But only if you're really looking. Because in the moonlight, black boys can also look melancholy, dejected, downhearted, and despondent. In the moonlight, black boys can look scary. To some, they look like the boogeyman hiding underneath their beds. In the moonlight, black boys are instantly transformed into danger, into targets, into black men. The light in their eyes is mistaken for a menacing stare and looking like they were up to something. The smiles on their faces become devious grins with sharp teeth waiting to devour you. They go from black boys just trying to get home to lions blindly pursuing prey in the wild. They become monsters and lose their glow. Underneath the cover of darkness, their innocence is taken, stolen, molested, beaten, killed, burned alive, and ripped out of them. Their bodies are never touched by real love, but suspended in time to that moment, or hung like strange fruit from low branches on sycamore trees. Their names are either forgotten or become cautionary tales. Dancing underneath the crescent moon, black boys don't get to be boys for very long. The moon's gravitational pull snatches their childhood from them like waves going out to sea. Everything the moon does depends on the sun. It doesn't even produce its own light. What little light the moon does have, it gets from the sun, but it's not enough. The moon doesn't produce enough light to show you who these boys really are. It doesn't illuminate their essence. Not enough light to brighten the darkness in people's hearts or lift the veil of their preconceived notions of our black boys. Not enough light to show a black boy's true colors. The moon's stolen light can't possibly display the rainbow of colors that make black boys beautiful, that make black boys pop, that make black boys shine, and their iridescence is lost. The royal purple in their blood is diminished. The crimson that burns in their hearts is dulled, destined to never beat again. The ivory in their smiles is seized by privileged poachers. The rose-colored tint of their dreams is snuffed out, and the moon's secondhand light doesn't show you the flecks of chestnut and alabaster that's in their eyes. So in the moonlight, the only color black boys are left with is blue. Thank you. Hey y'all, I am Lady Joshua, and tonight I performed my poem In the Moonlight, and you can find me on Instagram at lady_Joshua1, and that's on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you.
Naja.
How y'all doing? Good. All right, so my name is Najee.
Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, I have this poem called My Mama Was a Go-Getter. Today is International Women's Day.
Yeah.
So this is A, shout out to the ladies.
Yes.
Amen. So I think this is very fitting. You see, my mama was a go-getter. She worked 2 jobs and never let the door hit her. See, she's the original bag lady. From her eyes to her hands full, she collected bags where they was kitchen drawers collectibles, then pretended like her depression wasn't detectable. But mama, you are like a smoke detector that needs batteries. And your sound rings through the canal of your offspring, reminding us that being tired and doing too much is a black woman's anthem. And I'm tired of singing it. Who knew? Who knew that being born automatically ingested me into the sorority of misconduct? Where self-denial is the pledge, we wax our floors with no wonder why we keep falling into the category of most stress. You see, I pledge my allegiance to the color of my skin, to the hardships of my ancestors, to what happens in this house stays in this house, to oldest sibling, / second parent, / generational curse breaker, / to be honest. I really don't know if I'll be able to break any of this stuff, but social media has taught me that talking about mental health is better than living it. So, one nation, completely divisible to the image of ourselves. We ain't been under God since Adam ate up that fruit. No wonder why we keep falling for poison wrapped in shiny paper that take us off root. See, we be artificial plants boasting in imagery. See, we like to talk about consciousness, frequencies, and energies, but real identity ain't got to talk about it. It just is. You see, my mama was a go-getter. She worked 2 jobs and never let the door hit her. See, she's the original bag lady. From her eyes to her hands full, she collected bags like kitchen drawers collectibles, so I took them. I became a collector of mental fatigue and antiques, closet full of skeletons that was never meant for me. See, I became a relic to the hands of the hands that raised me. So relic, by definition, an object surviving from earlier time. And every time I rode the carousel of PTSD, these lions, tigers, and bears kept chasing me, reminding me that I'm the lion in the middle of the circus begging to be free. You see, my mama was a go-getter. She worked 2 jobs and never realized the amount of times that door hit her. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Najee. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at always Najee, N-I-J-A-H is how you spell my name. I'm a 2-time author. I've been a youth mentor for over 10 years now. Today I perform my piece, forgot what my piece is called. It is called My Mother Was a Go-Getter. Thank you so much.
Okay. What's up? What's up? All right. Thank you for mentioning Women's History Month and International Women's Day. I think they need to be bringing like a Women's Millennium celebration or something. Because sisters just devastating, man. Just the mental image of you has me strumming old Texas blues tunes in the middle of my living room. Just me and the melody of your memory jamming to an electric groove. It helps me to reminisce over the iridescent presence which you left like the scent of an unforgettable perfume or a pasture of lavender in full bloom. You are the ancient rhythmic dance to the beat of my djembe drum. Every fluid movement of your body tells me a story that you're supernatural. A jealous moon would skip 2 phases just to match your fullness. Your spirit embodies Friday's energy, social, sensual, seductive. You love with a burning hot intimacy that can set ablaze any man's passions, and I'm totally engulfed in your flame. Your smile. Your smile is like my world's first ray of sunlight over a distant horizon. as if God is blessing me every time you're next to me, and I'm thankful for every blessing. And the rest of creation knows about you. Sparrow, let me get to the birds in a second. As you walk, every one of the leaves in the trees uses the wind's breeze to applaud you.
Oh yeah, come on.
Sparrows and blackbirds bicker for days on end for the privilege of singing your praises, and why not? You carry all of the majesty that could be found in a queen from one of antiquity's dynasties. By day, a vision of every man's imagination. By night, a silhouette, forever memorable. In a word, breathtaking. The unbelievably free revolutionary demeanor of a Kathleen Cleaver with the forward-thinking intuition of a Shirley Chisholm. You fit the description of a sister. This Western man's societal system could never get hip to your full definition because he's unaware that you were just the newest version of the first person to ever leave beautiful footprints in the sand. And I'm ready to walk with you. Can I walk with you? I'm at your thank you. Yo, this is the artist currently known as Mecher. We're at the Berkshire Farms Winery, a place for poetry, man. I just got through hitting the joint called The Ultimate Woman, right? Shout out to Black Ceasar. This is the joint. Shout out to my man. Hey, we doing it. Come check this out. Peace.
This is one of the twins, but I say I'm a triplet. I need y'all to start clapping right now for Leon Janae.
I just wrote this today.
New shit!
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Take time, boy, take time.
Thank you. Okay. Ways to be invisible. 1. Be the only fat girl in the room. Watch how everyone looks through you as if unaware of the space you are occupying. You will notice that your presence is hot lava. Everyone tries to step around, step over, not to be affected by. Eyes avert contact, afraid that will be confused as them being attracted to you, or worse, you having an attraction for them. If you're lucky and the invisibility fades, you may be regarded as your homegirl's bodyguard, or the wingman for pussy niggas too afraid to step to your friend too. If you're lucky and the invisibility fades, you may be regarded as your homegirl's bodyguard, or the wingman for pussy niggas too afraid to step to your friend too. Be black. Be black in a white space specifically, or just be black in America. We're padding around the body for the number of times you are bumped and stepped on and beaten with no accountability. Bring a book as you wait patiently for someone to address you if stepping into a busy restaurant. And always carry patience with you. You'll need it in almost every exchange. Have a translator. We should always be prepared to be misunderstood, to be perceived as rude, loud, obnoxious, too demanding, uncourteous, uncivilized. 3, be a woman. At a Christian organization, God told them not to listen to you. You are help. You are doormat. You do not have an opinion worth considering. 3, be a woman that likes men. Be prepared to be manipulated, coerced, and then not believed. When you are invisible, you can be dismissed, easily erased from his hinged messages. Honestly, the list goes on. 4, be from the South. 5, be from NOLA. 6, go to a public high school and qualify for free and reduced lunch. 7, have someone tell you they are surprised you've made it this far. And then, develop resilience. See yourself. Decide that if God made Eve in his image, then I must have a purpose too. Speak when not spoken to. Wear all the best outfits even if no one acknowledges you. Perform at open mic nights even if you don't have the best poem. See, invisibility is just a trick of wavelengths and light. So I've learned to show up and shine as bright as can be because I'm convinced one day someone will look up and be blinded when they finally see. Hi, I'm Leon Janae, and I just spit a poem for the open mic night. You can find me at Leon Janae Wrote That, LaunJanee Wrote That. Thank you.
Actually, I'm gonna do a new piece.
New shit. We were supposed to be together forever, and in 24 hours our lives changed forever. We were supposed to be in love, but I ended up in the hospital and you ended up in jail. Because if I couldn't have me, nobody can. And you always said nobody loved me like you can. Not my mother, not my father, not my sisters, not my brothers. But you were wrong, because they do. And most importantly, I love me. I love me enough to choose me instead of choosing us and never going back. I refuse to believe that love is pain. My heart aches for the old soil. This new garden is so unfamiliar. And when your heart is broken, you plant seeds in the cracks and pray for rain. As I plant new seeds, every day I'm choosing me. Some days are amazing, some days are terrible, most days are confusing. I loved and I've lost so much, but I still have me. And that's all I could really have.
How y'all doing tonight? I go by the name of Ceasar. I'm an artist and producer. I wrote this one tonight some years back. This joint is called Aim High. I was on an island, had my mind made up, and they was Pontius Pilate. And they palace laid up and living undecided, praying that they stop the violence, but rivalries with no beginning instead kept them wilding. 911 calls, emergency they dialing. I need the paramedics out here, somebody just got shot, I think they dying. Relatives retreat from the scene, revenge iron. Friends lying to keep the cold of the streets in defiance. No one knows who, and no one ever will until another nigga on the block end up killed. Carrying steel to candlelight visuals, wakes and funeral services. Lord, this cycle is murderous, damn. I'm hearing people say, let's purchase some land and live our own life. But will you ever really truly have your own right? It's all perception because you see it with your own sight, your own light. Man, I'm feeling like Martin Luther, King Jr., even when you living real peaceful, look how they do you. And when I read that Malcolm X, I jumped up on the sooner or later, no lying. Our enemies will reap the wrath of the tribe of Judah. We trying to make it out this paper route before some people from our own nation come and take us out. The same shade as me, so what you throwing shade about? I need the money, but I hate the clout. I swear, the way they stare, spin the bottle. I need the money, but I hate the clout. I swear, the way they stare, spin the bottle, the devil playing truth or dare. When you work for something that's yours, they thinking that's theirs. Every man has his own burden to bear, curtain to tear. It's your time now, so step on stage and release your rage. Last night I had a dream that they wanted me to sign my soul on the page. Woke up to a deep sweat, breathing real hard. Said a prayer to the real God. I told my daddy when my mama died, I didn't expect it to be like that. Son of an immigrant, I put the family on my back. Yup, that's why you see me standing where I'm at. Can't trust them labels, man, they probably ban me for my raps. Landed on the map with them, day ones, new man like a baptism. Hey son, if you're listening to me, stay firm in what you believe. And be constant in your prayers, asking you shall receive. Review all your deeds on a nightly basis. Uphold your morals even if they think you slightly basic. No woman or man will answer for you. So all these principles I'm handing to you. Aim high. Thank you.
It is Women's History Month and International Women's Day. Shout out to the Queen Junior one time. So I'm gonna say something just to I thought we were respecting the mic. Yeah, I'll teach kids. I'll sit up here and stare at your ass. Sit up here and look at you until you act right. You did. So this poem is titled Queen's Poem. When I say feeling good, you say feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling great. People judge when they've never wavered a soul. Throwing rocks in the glass house when their faith is fragile. From the outside looking in, one would think it easy, harboring these gifts with such grace. Eyes forward, Feet steady, dwelling within her is a heart of gold, bearing on a radiant crown the weight of the world and the sum of its sins. Our black queen is made of 9 divine deities. She knows many names. We'll call her Nana Baluku, or Mother Goddess to the earth, the natural protector in her own right. Dear Abina, blessing sacred ground, for she is the foundation. A parable of the sower sowing a proper harvest in her depths, for she is history, she is heritage. God is Elah, whispering grains of jasmine and lavender, guiding wandering souls to the shores of peace. She is Erda, life on earth, a watchful eye in the skies above. Inko Cezana, Lady Heaven, our healer, heaven sent, sweet Yimiyah. How you cultivate life and possess such a swift, mighty wrath. Mother Nature in a red dress and black pumps, goddess Oye. She is both savior and serpent. Queen Oduda, the perfect storm, controlled chaos, a reckless masterpiece. Queen Modi Jija, a blissful rain on a steady sea. She is the perfect remedy, sweet Oshun, pouring hymnals at our roots, for she is the tree of life, 9 divine deities, forming this celestial cycle. Mother Pangea, sympathy and compassion, black queen, you are foundation. You are love. You are infinite. Shout out to the queen. How y'all feeling tonight?
I like that. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Everybody feeling good? Yeah. So like you said, my name is the dawn, like the morning sun. Yeah. And the morning sun wakes you up, right? So that's what I hope to do tonight. Yeah. Okay, so I got some new shit. Alright. So literally ripped this out of my journal because as poets, I'm pretty sure you all can relate. Like, we have these like excerpts from our journals that never get told, never get spoken.
Talk about
so, I mean, it's not like a full poem, but I was like, it could be. I could do some justice tonight, you know. All right. It doesn't have a title.
Hey.
I'm not like those strong girls. I need someone to hold me. Squeeze me through the night, letting me forget all the things I have to fight. Kiss me till my thoughts fly high. I don't want to live alone in this life. Just let me rest on your chest. Even if you're not the best, even if you're having one of those moods, let me consume you like food. Don't leave me alone in this room. I need you. Yeah, I'm clingy. Yeah, I don't know when to quit, but so do you. Yeah, I got attachment issues and you do too. But don't condemn me when you know that you run straight to my number in your phone when you need someone to talk to. Yeah, I got attachment issues, but so do you. Like, don't condemn me when you know that you run straight to my number in your phone when you need someone to talk to. Like, when you're low, you call me too. So I just ask, can I stay here another night with you? I was feeling sad. I was feeling sad and, lonely. But okay, so as you can see, I'm a love poet, a hopeless romantic, if you will. So I romanticize everything, okay? And so one day, I was listening to some jazz. I was listening to Miles Davis. Okay. Y'all know? Okay. So he has a composition called Flamenco Sketches. If you don't know it, go check it out. It's really, really mesmerizing. And I looked up the word flamenco because I was like, what does that word mean? Like, I'm obsessed with words. So it means a vibrant beat that you can dance to. So I thought about it and I thought about my life. And I said, I have a flamenco life. Like, I feel like it's vibrant, it has a tempo. So I wanted to make a poem about what that means. So it's called Flamenco Life. My heart is drawn to the beat of the drum. I can hear it in the hum of the breeze. Please carry me to a land where I can be free. I'm in search for my rhythm, where I can dance ever slowly to the beat of a perfect melody. And I don't need words, I just need the energy. Like when I saw you. You were staring into what seemed like an abyss. And all that I could think is there is no one alive that looks as good as this. As good as you. The perfect addition to my being. Kind of like when the percussion blends in with the wood strings, I hear a symphony every time that we meet. And that's how I knew that you were meant for me. A vibration so heavenly. It kind of feels like when I go out into the grass and I ground my feet. Nature used to be my first love, so sometimes I still sneak out so we can greet, and I hear the music in the wind. Blowing like a flute, his favorite instrument, and I follow the song wherever it takes me, and then I end up by the lake, and the vibe is greatly enhanced. This is where I sing and dance with no one around. I'm in my own trance-like state. Take me, elevate me. It kind of feels like when my paper meets with the ink, my sketches become a flamenco beat, speaking to me through the tempo of how the words dance on the page so perfectly. See, my heart is drawn to the beat of the drum and the rhythm I find in anything in life that ever moved me.
Hey y'all. Hey! I done had 2 cups. Y'all know y'all buying back there. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all 2 selections. One old and one I just made today. The first one is called Tired. Unhappy at work and unhappy at home. Be too tired to make it to church. Lord, where did I go wrong? My heart is crying for help and no one seems to see. This depression is really getting the best of me. Tired. Losing so much sleep, I can barely make myself eat. It's like my life is on repeat. Why does this keep happening to me? Tired. Bills piling up, food disappearing, showing all the wrong people love. Gots to be, cause they still not caring. Tired. Kids upset, cause I'm too tired to play. House not getting clean every damn day. Just tired. These are some of the complaints we have just to say we give up. Complaining about this stuff while driving our car when other people have to be on the bus. Trying to blame another person for the way you get treated. Trying to be mad at others because they so conceited. Look in the mirror and love yourself. All that other love don't have to come from nobody else. I'm tired of y'all and all y'all complaining. It's time to stand up and start motivating. All right, y'all, bear with me. This is new. I just made it while I was at work today. It's called Scrambled Mind. A little scribble scrabble, some doodling here and there. Sometimes the words are floating within the midnight air. Not knowing how the word's supposed to go. Not knowing if this world is real and how the love's supposed to really feel. Trying to paint a picture that's only seen in my thoughts. But for some odd reason, the wrong images are being drawn. Trying to put the lines together, letting me with a circle or a square. Mixing up colors that shouldn't even be there. We try to paint a picture that would be perfect for ourselves, but never really think about how the picture looks for anybody else. Making excuses and throwing stuff in people's face, hoping when you put the paint on them that your hurt will be erased. Face expressions is not always what it seems, and hearing, oh, I love you, is not always what it means. A little scribble, a little scrabble, so confused about my thoughts. Smiling big, saying, I'm okay, hoping that it's not gonna be caught. Caught telling a lie with a smile on my face. Lying saying, oh, I'm fine, I'll be great when I'm really not okay. Lying saying, oh, I'm fine, I'm great when I'm really not okay. I'm a child of God, of course I'm strong. I'm a mother, of course I'm holding on. I'm a human, so of course I make mistakes. So stop looking at me crazy when I say I'm not okay.
Hey you guys, it's Crazy Real, and I did today Tired and also Scrambled Mind. You can find me on Instagram at CaddyLove91, that's CADDY, and you can find me on TikTok, CaddyLove and Crazy Real. Make sure y'all come and support.
How y'all doing tonight? This is my second time doing this. So. All right, y'all. So I have a couple pieces from my spirit that I'm gonna share, and then I think I have one or two that I'm gonna share from here tonight. So this one is not titled, but it's about two guys. Yeah. There is this one guy I think I'm falling for. His vibe, his style, the way that he talks, it all intrigues me. But then I think about this past lover that I thought could see me. A love that was once so strong, at least to me. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be able to forget that love, but that boy didn't want me. He couldn't see the beauty of my worth and couldn't handle the allure of my spirit. Couldn't commit to the process of processing to commit. Lord. He just decided to quit. Yeah. And chose to move on, so now I'm left here. Surprised that I'm still left here. Writing about you when the focus was meant to be on another. I wish you could be enthralled with me again. Maybe we could try again. And you would do me right. Talk to me every night. And treat me with love, value, and respect in the life. But we were down that road before. And then your heart revealed it's cold, dark, twisted, fucked up advances. While I'm over here thinking God has given us yet another chance and to make this a beautiful story, but you were too focused on your glory. Your ego shut down by a new me, not interested in struggling. But how can I be so super dumb and naive not to think?
Take your time. There you go.
But how could I be so super dumb and naive not to think? Moving, making a move like that would rise up your price, and now I'm pushing it aside because the intent of your nature was denied. Really in hopes of my mind that you finally get it right. Nights I spent emotionally sick, I cried. Out to God, but pain would allow me to confide unto a being who saw that I tried. How would you lie? You had me thinking that I was his wife. Just for me to watch you go make someone else's bride.
Rewind.
You had me thinking that I was his wife. Just for me to watch you go make someone else's bride. That was the day I knew I died. Now I'm on his bride. Showing me my lessons in the darkest where I hide. Ashamed of all the love I had for you and embarrassed by the pain I admit I was afraid to show, only for it to be shown in ways not so direct. It was when I took time to reflect. It was made clear to me the sorrow I was to project. Now looking back, I wish I had neglected to protect my heart from all the disrespect. All in efforts to prove your fucked up ways and have an effect. But now I was a wreck. Question, how could you reject a beautiful black queen with depth and intellect? Maybe because you didn't think of me as such. Maybe because I was super weird.
Hey It's your girl Chiamaka, and I was able to perform a couple pieces tonight. I did a self-titled poem and a poem called Earthly Woes. My book, Where Flowers Meet Concrete, is available for purchase on all platforms where you can get books. And I just talk about life, love, all the things that we go through. So I really enjoy myself going to these events, and I hope you guys check out my book. Thank you.
Cool. So my name is Trowan Henderson. Regular dude, lover of oatmeal raisin cookies. Today I folded all of my laundry. Yes. All right, cool. So we're gonna do something. Keep the flow of women going, and something for hip hop. I have really hard trouble memorizing a lot of things, so I scribble a lot in this journal and just figured out how to read my own handwriting. So it works though, you know? All right, cool. So for women first, cool? For black women first. Be exact. International Women Day. Yes. So for black girls who have been ever told that they was a little too fast.
Yeah.
For black women who have been referred to as intimidating or frigid upon first sight. For black girls who are all of strange fruit and tree trunk of conviction. Know about soft skin and purple heart with womb made sacrifice. For black women who are unsure at the mouth yet certain at the heart. About the woman who traded all of her girl for motherhood. Who are human before herself, before everything to everybody else, with razor blade and seduction at the mouth. For black women whose sexuality is labeled problematic unless it satisfies a nigga's appetite. For black women who are all of love and miseducation, whose sexuality is labeled problematic until it satisfies a nigga's appetite. For those who are all of love and miseducation, know all too well of how to fall out of love and into tolerance, dealing with niggas too puzzled to realize they are taking pieces of people who make themselves picture framed for perfect. For black women who are a multitude of hairstyles, who know about twist outs, bantu knots, faux locks, box braids, knotless braids, messy buns, crooked smiles black. For resilient black, for your mama got grocery bags under her sink black. Know how to be gentle giants, yet when provoking breeds unruly as her hair in New Orleans humidity black. Know how to line dance at every function black. Tell them of duality, how you all about duisms and no hands doing beat drop of ability, or how you love tighter than your curl pattern black. Tell them of tolerance, how you all are heating pads needing this chocolates cramps and don't fuck with me's during that time of the month black. Tell them of tolerance, how you know how to wish a nigga would, yet pray that they don't because they will black. Tell them how you know about love and laughter, how to stretch yourself thin, what it is to be a house guest in your own body black. How you frontline, maybe back burner, how loud your coach and how silent your voice. Tell them of struggle, how you lay in sheets with oppressor in the name of loyalty, how you couldn't make no boy into a man he wasn't bent on becoming. Tell them how one day you will have a daughter and let her know that she is a seed awaiting to blossom in the garden of herself. How we watch guns turn young women into whispers, how you were too black, how red and blue can turn your soul hashtag before the bullets ever greet your body black. Tell them how it's okay to say no, how it's okay to say yes, how consent can be revoked, how this is your body, your choice, and ain't no bargaining with that. How to love the hue of one's skin, let them know that there's no complex in the complexion. Beautiful from the shades of eyes to the cause of hair, how they require validation from nobody. Tell them of glory, of reality, how someday you may be lamb lost and perhaps slaughtered. How sticks and stones can break bones with statements like pretty for a dark girl can feel like an anchor to your spirit. How it can leave you broken, levy black, and second guess the floods in your skin. How you can make a watch rise of your skin. Tell them that words can hurt too. Tell them how your mother may have had hips that could sing and swing and bring a world a climax. How things must fall apart if they didn't. You would never know how to love remains even when your lover doesn't. Tell them How the need to be accepted is a war for many, and every day that you have to awake and attend a funeral that is your own and die once more to the approval of others. Tell them, do not harden. These things will be nothing without you. You are not broken. Stop telling yourself that you are not strong enough, because if that were true, you would not hold on to things the way that you do.
All right.
This song, by Tribe Called Quest, about I Lost My Wallet and El Segundo. Yes, it has nothing to do with the poem, but I just thought it was a cool thing right after. So, cool. So I referenced hip hop, a love-hate relationship. So we move from asunder. One thing that we know how to do is make a dance floor sound like God's wrath or a drum roll of thunder. Many believe that our birthright is to speak. One thing a nigga know how to do is get a 16 in a chain, put down a 380 and sign a 360 for a new address. One thing a nigga know how to do is put down a 16, get a chain, drop a 380 and sign a 360 for a new address. Don't we know how to skip past it to undress the baddest bitch in a dress? Scratch that. I know that I might need a foreign whip with a top down and an exotic bitch for this native tongue. I once have rested in the chalice of hearts that become homes to closed caskets. One thing I know how to do is get a chain so bright that it might blind my visions of the past tense, from Magnolia House and Projects to Holly Grove. From Rosewood to Rolls Royces, I've seen your MC standing in B-boy stances to decors of D-boys. Hand-to-hand transaction. These niggas be 20 years removed but still flex like they packing stashing Black Max in the back of a G-Wagon. Don't we know how to cop a Maybach back in May? Couldn't pay back the advances, cause chance is we be a Ross. Nah, chance is we be a boss. Nah, chance is we be a dope boy who conquer the corners, let the coroners comfort our mama and children. Chance is our paperwork may say that we ain't pushing enough bricks to be a whiz, yet hold a definition of Khalifa's. Got the truth seized up by its neck and made as a pendant dependent upon the rope, because God is all of these things, because diamonds are forever to a nigga who can't touch the sky. Drive slow, I heard him say that an intoxicated temple speaks of a sober mind state, and if God forgives and I don't, forgive me for the days that I've done the best that I could, even if my best cause harm. I'm nothing but a vanity slave, rocking a fitted cap, a few Jesus pieces to open my ego. My heroes ain't no more than your Dwayne Carters and Cartier watches. Know how to put a condom on, know how to dread 6 dreads in the head. Dear Mr. Dwayne Carter, young money is a very minute price to pay for your dignity. So what's a king to a god? What is a god to a non-believer? What is a non-believer to a privileged nigga who believes that since he can hustle his way out of Holly Grove, surely he can buy his way out of racism? How does one love himself, want a black woman, but like that bitch better red? And if there's no honor amongst thieves, why choose loyalty to a nigga who wouldn't do his own bid? Believe me that I'm a black man. And some of these niggas ain't OGs, just old niggas, just self-proclaimed kings, heavy as the head that wears the crown. And I'm a black man with a foreign whip, a white man who enslaved humanity, got one chance to make a first impression, even if that means overdrafting a couple bank statements just to make a couple statements. But face it, my present be the off-tune ballad played to the soundtracks of my past, and I'm still trying to move past this past to get to my future. But currently, the shit they present me with is gifted, but it ain't a present, but it's nice to live rap with a lie covering me like mobile reception. Do not blame me, I was so oblivious to the obvious that modern day hip hop ain't shit but a slave ship to your radio's mainstream.
Trowan Henderson. I did some poems, yo. Y'all can find me on Trowan _ on Instagram, Twitter, Trowan Henderson. Just TRO_JUAN Henderson, yo. Thank you.